So we should probably
What's up, TIW Mafia? JP here with Big Joe.
Hey.
For those that don't know, I just tried to go live while Joe wasn't at his computer.
Yep, and you almost got me talking nonsense.
What's going on, Joe?
Not much, buddy. How you doing?
I'm all right. You surviving in this crazy weather up north here?
Kind of crazy, yeah. We barely lost power, flickered a little bit. A lot of trees down. I tell you, the dog don't like it. Hey, and it looks like it's just me. JP's device isn't connected, so it's just me going on right now. He might be having some technical difficulties because of the weather. I think he might be doing it on purpose too. But hey, you never know. But hey, Bobby D in the chat room. I just want to, hopefully he gets back soon, and I want to be able to send out a nice shout out and best wishes to Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Hopefully that he can get better. I'm not sure if you are aware, he was recently diagnosed with prostate cancer. Hey, welcome back, JP. I'm just talking about Hacksaw.
Yes, I heard. I don't know what happened. I could hear you. I could see you. I couldn't hear or see myself.
All it said was that you lost connection. We're getting back, and like I said, on behalf of myself and JP, and even at the whole TIW family, I would like to send our greatest wishes and best wishes and love and everything to Hacksaw Jim Duggan and his family in this time when he's battling prostate cancer. You know, hopefully he comes out and, you know.
Do you remember when we were supposed to have him on?
I do remember that. I forget what happened, though.
It was in January. For those who don't know, Hacksaw won the first ever Royal Rumble. And so we were supposed to have him on. It was around Royal Rumble time, and it was going to be like a Royal Rumble celebration type of show for us. This was years ago. And we called him up, scheduled it. And then, like a day before the show, we were calling just to give a, hey, you know, making sure we're still good. His wife answered and said, oh, honey, he's at the Royal Rumble. And the WWE had called him last minute and booked him.
Yep. So, hey, I mean, I'm not going to.
We got blown off for the WWE for WWE Royal Rumble. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I can't complain about that, you know. I mean, JP, to be honest, I'd blow you off if they called me.
You would blow me anyway.
Hey, you know, I'm a little low in cash right now. Let's leave that out of it.
Bobby D said he has a nice picture of him and I back in Boston.
Nice.
Blackheart says, what up, fellas? What's up, Blackheart? And those who don't know, I always say this wrong. It's off the top ropes, even though there's only one top rope. There's a middle rope, there's a bottom rope, and there's a top rope.
But there's 4 sides. I know it's all one.
But that's one rope.
Yeah.
Explain yourself, Blackheart. Explain yourself. It's Off the Top Ropes podcast.
Send him the link. Get his ass on right now. Let him explain that.
Oh, yes, Bobby D. They did cancel the Rockland show as well. I just found that out today, actually. So both shows that we've been promoting for this week got canceled. The UFO show in South Boston, which was going to have Hurricane Peter McNeely and Bushwhacker Luke.
So the hurricane came early?
Yes, basically what happened. And the New England All-Star Wrestling in Rockland did get canceled as well because Rockland has, as Bobby D will know, because he's got family there. Rockland hasn't had power since yesterday. I think they got it back today, or they're getting it back today, something like that.
Blackheart saying 4 corners, plus there's multiple people on the podcast. But how does that explain there being multiple ropes?
Yeah, it's still one rope, Blackheart.
I mean, I understand where he's coming from with saying that because I say off the top ropes. But
Joe, do you follow TikTok trends at all?
I want to, but I'm just not cool enough. Or maybe the other way around. I'm not that.
I'm sure Blackheart don't know this. There's these 2 dudes these 2 rappers on TikTok. And they're 2 black twins. They're all tattooed up. They're not good rappers. They're very fucking bad. And their hair is they call it wicks. It's like thick dreads that stick straight up. And they call themselves the Island Boys. So I'm thinking we should change from 3 Irish boys to just the Irish Boys, and we can do their rap. I'm an Ireland with. What's it say? I'm an island boy. And that's pretty much all they say is, I'm an island boy. I'm an island boy.
I can do that.
Can we get the hairstyle? So it'll be something like that. Like the hair looks like this. Like it's crazy. Like this. And then I'm an island boy.
All right. I'm looking at him now on TikTok. Holy Jesus. All right. I'm going to hold it up real quick if anybody can see it.
Yes.
It looks like they got like corn on the cob on their head. Or see, I would call them dickheads because it looks like they get dicks on their head.
That's what up, Mad Dog?
But I don't get that.
No, it's crazy. They say it's a style. And then they get the gold teeth and everything. But it's like a trend now on TikTok to make fun of them.
Yeah, I'm seeing that now too. I'm seeing this one.
Yeah, I saw that one.
You know what though? When the show's over, you know what I'm doing.
You're gonna go and watch them all.
I'm gonna send them a request to come on the show.
Oh, dude, they're doing a lot of podcasts and shit right now.
Let's see if they come on. Let's see what they are, and then we can just be, hey man, we're 2 old white guys. We don't understand.
But
fill us
no,
in.
I mean, you can tell them we got ties to hip hop and rap and shit.
We do. You know? Blackheart saying in the chat room, no. Why not? Tell me why I shouldn't try to get them on.
Free Laurie, guys. Free Laurie. Laurie Prescott's in Facebook jail, apparently.
That's kind of funny.
Blackheart, you got to admit you would pay attention if we got them on. Blackheart saying no.
Yeah, I think we should. Why the hell not?
I mean, there's legit ties to hip hop with us. We've had on Monteezy, who is the guy that raps with who's the one that's with Carmelo Hayes now, Isaiah. So,
Blackheart saying no because it's generations clashing. But I think he's saying maybe because they're coming on our show, I think he wants them on his. So I guarantee you he's sending them an email right now. Hey.
But either show, because it'd be 2 different things completely. Like
exactly.
Me and you are gonna be making fun of different things that Blackheart and his crew are gonna be making fun of. Because I think one of the guys on Blackheart's raps. I think one of them, if I'm not, because they have like a custom entrance. I think one of them did that. I could be wrong.
I mean, not even with that though. If he gets them on Off the Top Rope podcast, and then like we get him over here on the Good Show, and then all we're gonna do is it's gonna be like you said, completely different. He's gonna be like talking to them like on their level, and we're gonna be like so out of the block. Old white guys that don't know shit about what they're doing. Bobby D's asking about the Ring of Honor.
So they basically fired everyone effective January 1st, but they only have one show planned, and that's their December 31st show. So I mean, effective, most of them are already released. Like I reached out to Brian Malonis because he's I'm friends with Brian. I've been friends with Brian for a while. To see if he wants to see about coming on the show. We had already been talking about it, and then this happened. So because it's important now, like Brian it's no doubt, Brian has said it on other places. Brian has a really good job, a 9 to 5. So he didn't rely on wrestling for his income. It was extra, but a lot of those guys rely on it. So, promoters, bookers, wrestling schools, now's the time. Like these Ring of Honor guys have been making your shows better and bringing attention to your shows, to the independents. whether they've been on your show or not, they've been drawing attention to independent pro wrestling for years.
Absolutely.
If you can book them, if you have a spot on your show, and I know Caleb already put something out like, hey, Ring of Honor guys, I have spots open. Reach out to me, like who wants to, you know.
And I'm sure that's going across with every other small independent promotion saying, hey guys, listen, if you want to work, we're here. And like Blackheart says, I've read the press release. They're looking to restructure and reopen as something else.
Right. So yeah, that's Blackheart said April 2022.
Hey, maybe they'll want two old white guys as the commentary. They'll want to do that Statler and Waldorf like the Muppets.
I've offered to do commentary for people, but I also have to explain to them, like, so like Caleb, for instance, Caleb needed commentary. I said, Caleb, I would volunteer to do it, and I would be damn good at it. My one issue is commentary doesn't go out just to Boston. Commentary goes out nationwide, internationally, depending on what the platform is. They can't understand our fucking accents, Joe.
Yeah, that's the fun part, though. When you kick it up, and especially when we get a little bit heated and we kick it up a notch and we start really dropping every R and every vowel sounds the same.
Oh, man, I do that with the girl. I do that with females because females from out of state love the Boston accent. So my Boston accent gets so damn thick.
And Bobby D's asking if Vince will hire them for his shows. I think what Vince will do, and I'm not going to say Vince, I think what the WWE will do, and this is my opinion, he might lock some of them up. But not use them just so they can't work somewhere else.
He does that all along.
Yeah, but that's what I think he might do. He's not going to take him and put the top guy from Ring of Honor right into NXT. He's going to hold him.
Right, but I mean, you look and that's where he got the War Raiders, the Viking Raiders, whatever the hell they call it now from. That's where he got Seth Rollins, CM Punk. Those guys all came from Ring of Honor. So, a lot of those top guys, the Bryan Danielson, Daniel Bryant, back to Bryan Danielson, I guess now. So those guys were all at the top of Ring of Honor. Like Seth Rollins was Tyler Black. I got to see his last ROH match. Yeah, it was in Philly.
That's cool.
Yeah, that was
Black guys even mentioning Kevin Owens and Cesaro were also coming from there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And it's one of those things that it's going to suck, like you're saying about for those guys that like make a living on it. Granted, they're going to get paid to the end of the year, but that unknowingness of it hanging over their head, are they going to get picked up somewhere else? Will they get the same money at an indie show that they're getting here?
So here's the thing: is their indie what'll happen is they're going to have to capitalize right now. Right now, all the Ring of Honor stuff is going to be hot because it's in the news. So they have to capitalize now between now and the end of the year and up their price about 10 to 20%. And then because after January 1st, after February, because through January, people are still going to be talking ROH, their price is going to have to drop a little.
Yeah.
So they can make up for it now by upping their booking fee a little bit now, drop it a little after February. And hopefully keep making a living at it because, 10 years ago, you couldn't make a living on that level.
Well, you couldn't even make a living on the indies unless you travel.
Right.
And you were gone every day doing the 3-person cow shows and all that stuff.
Colt Cabana was the first one to really do that. And he did it by jumping on the pod. He was the first one, do you remember, jumping on the podcast platform or the internet radio platform.
Yeah, and Blackheart brings up a good point. Who's going to want to go back to Ring of Honor when they do restructure?
I can tell you Brian Malonis is very faithful to ROH. There's going to be a lot of guys like that. So Ring of Honor took a lot of guys like Brian. Brian spent 15 years on the independents, hearing no from all the big companies. And then Ring of Honor was like, hell yeah, we'll have you as a part of our company.
And with that too, though, I don't think Ring of Honor is doing anybody dirty in this situation. I mean, they're keeping them on the payroll through the end of the year. That's huge. I don't know what their paychecks are, whether they're weekly, monthly, or if the show. I don't know. but they're keeping them on the payroll through the end of the year, which is an honorable thing. And I mean, so I don't think they're going out with any ill will. The
Right.
chances are the people will probably want to come back, and or there might even be contracts signed that will a simple contract saying, "Hey, when you guys restructure, I will guarantee you that I will come back into communication with you."
Right. And I think there's going to be a lot. I mean, there's guys like Vinny Masalia, Matt Taven, that have all been there. Like Matt Taven, somebody that made a mistake when he was down in Florida for WWE developmental before it was NXT. He made a mistake in life and basically got fired for it. And Ring of Honor still took him on and gave him the ball to run with. So, yeah, I think there's going to be some loyalty there.
And even with that, though, there's not I'm not hearing anything foul come from it. And what even might happen, you might see some more talent from other places coming back.
Yeah. So I think
the way they're being treated.
I think if they come back in April, I think they need to have a big talent. They need to have a big name from somewhere just to draw, because ROH coming back is like, oh, all right. ROH coming back with a big name behind it is going to create some excitement.
Now, Bobby D is asking the question, if the Ring of Honor signs a contract through January but gets picked up somewhere else, will he be able to go back? I think, well, the contract talks. It depends on what it is.
Right.
You know, if he signs a developmental contract with the WWE, I mean, he can put a clause in there that says I can walk if our Ring of Honor comes back.
Yeah, no, they're not gonna. You can't put that clause in there though. Here's the thing: it's not. You don't have the right. You're given the contract with WWE.
Yeah,
you don't negotiate the contract with WWE.
It's true. And Blackheart's putting in there, but he's saying, what if Triple H decides to go and help Ring of Honor? Now, I kind of see something else happening. I can see AEW stepping in to help them before Ring of Honor and before WWE, and Ring of Honor becoming AEW's NXT.
AEW hasn't helped anyone else though. AEW did programs with New Japan, and they did programs with Impact, and all they did was put themselves over.
Yeah. Yeah, but I still think that it's an opportunity that's looking them in the face, you know, and you can't kind of look at it. Then you can home grow your own talent. You can pull up from a pool of people you selected to grow and mold in the way you want them, kind of the way the WWE is doing with NXT.
I'm trying to get my camera right, and it's not working. Am I distracting you, Joe, too?
I'm just going to sit here and be quiet whenever that happens.
Bastard. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. And for the most part, no. So if they sign a contract with someone else, they're not going to be able to go back to Ring of Honor. That nowhere is going to give them that contract on, hey, we're gonna give you this amount of money. But if this other company comes back, you're able to jump ship. No. Now, sometimes if you get another offer, like I know with Ring of Honor, there's been times where guys have gotten WWE offers and they've gone to the office, and the office is like, yeah, go make your money.
Yeah, or they can do the buyout. But now another question that brings that up is, say these guys, take Brian Malonis as an example that we talked to. He gets, through January, through April, through they come back, he gets a booking. He's getting booked every other week. So he gets 2 bookings a month, and Ring of Honor comes back. Are they going to honor those contracts from these indie promotions?
Yeah, they're able to
have done.
Yes, because they're able to do indie shows on their own anyway.
Oh, they are? Okay, I wasn't aware of that.
With Ring of Honor, they don't have to go through ROH.
Oh, all right. I wasn't aware of that. I mean, unless there's a conflict, maybe.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So if you have a booking and there's an ROH booking the same day, ROH expects you what they're booking.
Exactly.
But as long as they don't have a date, then you're good. I can tell you that they've pulled people off of bookings before, so I wouldn't doubt
Yeah.
that they'll do it again.
Wouldn't put it past anything like that.
But yeah, it's I watched AEW. AEW was in Boston this week. It wasn't, the most outstanding show I've seen.
I haven't seen their product in a little bit.
I haven't watched NXT yet. NXT wasn't in your house. And I want to sit down and watch that. I've heard that was a great show. That was,
Blackout was there. Not the AEW show.
Yeah. Dude, I was looking at tickets. Like, they sold out the Aganis. And you could buy, like, secondhand tickets. The cheapest ones were $120. That's not, but that wasn't what AEW was selling them at. That was the vendors,
resale.
So,
yeah.
So good for them for selling it out. Like, I think that's
Aganis
awesome.
isn't a small arena. That's not a small venue.
What was funny is, where's the Aganis?
BU.
In Boston, right?
Yeah.
Boston has a mask mandate, right?
Yeah.
They were not enforcing that from what I saw on TV. So.
Well,
some people
it's
had
kind of hard. You can grab one person out of 1,000, and that's still it.
See, here's the thing, Blackhead. As I did see people ridiculing that, I actually thought that was a fun match. They had the Dark Order versus the Elite in like a 8-man tag match. Who did Black Order come out dressed as? I know the Elite came dressed as Ghostbusters, and they had with them somebody dressed up as the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, and I forget who else. Huh?
Slimer?
Wasn't Slimer. But yeah, so they he says they were enforcing. It looked on TV like a lot of people weren't wearing masks though.
Yeah, Bobby D brings up a good point too, but I can counter that. Why would you pay $100 to go to a match when you can watch it on TV?
That's right. It was a horse.
Then
they pulled out the horse, and the horse was, I forget the kid's name, but it was somebody that the Elite used to beat up on a lot, and he was all duct taped up. Like he was tied up, like held hostage, and then the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man pulled his head off, and it was Hangman Adam Page who started beating the shit out of the Elite. So and then they beat the shit out of him, and it turned into a whole big thing. But
all right, JP, we got a Josh Richard says he'll Venmo you $10 if you're not wearing underwear.
I am. Well, I am under my jeans.
Yeah.
You know my Venmo, Josh.
He said if you're not wearing underwear.
He said not just wearing underwear.
Oh, okay, I get it.
So.
Oh man, Black Hat spent $65 on a floor seat. That I would have kicked that in.
Right.
But he didn't reach out to us and say, "Hey guys, I'm getting these tickets. You want in?"
He probably bought the tickets if he got them that cheap before he knew us.
Yeah, he still should have asked though. When he said, "Hey, you guys are a much better podcast and stuff, so hey, you guys can take my tickets."
We were I went to Pats game Sunday, and it's funny, my buddy that I was with went and bought himself a couple of beers at the game, and the guy behind me, who wasn't with us at all, he tapped me on the shoulder. He's like, "Your friend didn't offer us a beer. What the fuck?" He bought two for himself. He didn't buy me one. So
you said you bought it before the pandemic. Black Hats before the pandemic. For the thing. And Yeti wants proof that you wear underwear.
No, I don't need your $10. I'm not standing up. Like the way my thing is set up, if I move, I just got my camera set up. So no, Josh, no. And I've been watching. I'm all caught up on Beyond. Beyond's got two episodes of Uncharted for the season.
We got to get back out there.
Yeah, Deshaun.
Maybe we'll invite Black Hat to come with us.
That's what you got to do, Deshaun. Is one of the Beyond shows on a Thursday night. It is Thursday night, so we'd have to reschedule this.
Yeah, we can do it early or after or something, or do it the Friday if. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll listen on a Friday.
Because you don't know you never know who's gonna show up at Beyond.
He's going November 7th, he says.
Can I do
November 7th. That's a Sunday.
that's probably the women's revolution.
Of course, they'll go to the women's one.
I want to fight the hat dude. No, you want to fight the tie-dye kid, Josh.
Come fight the hat dude.
Oh, the reverse the curse in Somerville. That's what that is. That's the Somerville Armory.
Oh, I can make that. We can make that.
Yeah, that might be doable.
Yeah.
But Beyond it, it's a fun show. Actually, our friend Caleb is he does their cameras, their production now, so that's why he's not on the show tonight. Well, that his show got canceled. For.
Yeah. Hey, Blackout, I'm giving you I'm gonna give you a soft yes right now.
When he does the hard yes, you won't notice anyway.
Oh no, yeah. No. It's kind of like how you can't really choke on a Tic Tac.
He says him and Maverick will be there. But the one we want there, we want Cyber Yeti there. We need Cyber Yeti up from Texas.
Bring his ass up.
It's all these guys on the internet that nick themselves Yeti.
Yeah.
You know, they
no
never
Yetis
pan out.
In Texas, though. He should be like the cyber cactus or something. Well, what's the other one? What's that one?
You know,
the
Cyber Yeti.
Chupacabra.
Cyber Yeti don't want the smoke yet. Next month, Bobby D will be deer hunting.
Just don't be like the movie, okay?
I deer hunted once. It was in the lobby of Outback Steakhouse. They had the arcade game. I got the big buck. It was pretty good.
I've done that at Bass Pro Shop. This November 7th show, maybe I'll try to bring in some of my equipment, the small stuff, and maybe we can do some recording while we're there.
Do you know where it is?
The equipment?
Yeah.
I think so, but I don't even really know how to use it, though.
No.
But we'll still bring it. You know, at least we can say, look what we have, but we don't know how to use it.
And then look like fools.
Like we did last time.
And then look like fools for not knowing how to use your equipment.
Yep. I have a lot of equipment I don't know how to use.
Yeah, Quinn told us.
I just have some good, I was almost going to say that's the biggest, but no, that's the smallest piece. I don't know how it works.
Actually, you got a couple of kids, so you obviously do.
Well, I get 3, actually. More than a couple.
Wow. No, you can't. None of your kids, they all look like you. You can't deny any of them.
Yeah.
I was going to try to say, but
why does my back... Yeah, he's asking, why does my background look like Rick's garage? Who's Rick? I don't get it. I don't know. But it's my girlfriend's fridge.
Vaccination required for Somerville.
Oh, I get mine. You get yours, right?
I get yours. I'm going to get my booster shot tomorrow.
Oh, really? I should. Yeah. Well, I got to wait. The VA's doing all the senior citizens and stuff first, the old timers. And I'll get it next.
You can go anywhere. Go to fucking CVS. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna go to the VA. It's easier. I think we're gonna get Yeti back on. He says he miss us.
You're gonna go to the VA to get your booster shot, and they're gonna admit you for something else.
Yeah, probably. But they'll give me my booster shot. My left arm, my right arm will fall off.
Yeah, I'm going to get my. I'm going to be fully vaccinated. I'll have my booster shot. I'm getting my flu vaccine at the same time. I'm going to get double penetrated.
You're going to get fucked up, though. That's going to knock you on your ass.
I had nothing to do. You know.
All right, but seriously, though, I'm reaching out to the Yeti right now. When are we getting you back on? Come on, you're in the chat room. When are you coming back on? You got to make an appearance.
He's too busy for us.
We go by 3 Irish boys. I mean, he has the time to sit in the chat room for a little bit. And he'd pop off for 10 minutes and say hi.
Rick and Morty.
Oh, I've never seen Rick and Morty, so I don't know. Excuse me.
How do I feel about that's what it was. That's what NXT was, I think, it was Halloween Havoc, which I want to watch, and they had Chucky.
That's disgusting.
So no, here's the thing though: is it's fucking promotion though? Because have you watched the Chucky TV show?
No.
Chucky's got a TV show on Sci-Fi and USA now, so it's just promotion for that.
All right, I'll have to check it out. But that kind of brings me out to back to when they had Drew Carey in the King of the Ring, and he was talking smack in the ring, and then the first person came down and he left. Some of these people don't remember that.
Yeah, Tommy Flynn.
Go ahead.
Tommy Flynn hasn't been feeling good this month, so Bobby D's asking for a shout out. Absolutely, Tommy. I look up to you. You're an inspiration. Honestly, you've gotten me through some stuff this year. So you're not a fan of ours. I'm a fan of yours.
And
Tommy,
absolutely. I haven't met Tommy yet, and it's just something I'm really looking forward to. And yeah, Bobby, I'm sorry. I want to meet him before I meet you. Nothing personal, but I just think he's a much stronger person than all of us. And hopefully we can get him, and maybe we can get him out to the show in Somerville. We'll see what we can do. JP's gone again, so it's just me. Now I'm going to talk shit about Blackheart. Yeah, he's throwing out a Blackheart from the Off the Top Ropes podcast. He's throwing a shout out to Tommy Flynn in the chat room. I think everyone knows Tommy's part of our family, and
Deshaun knows who he is. Deshaun sat behind him at the UFO show. What up, Maverick?
Maverick Brewer. Yeah,
listen,
it's gonna be fun.
We gotta listen. These Off the Top Ropes guys. Off the top. I'm gonna say Off the Top Rope because Off the Top Ropes just sounds weird. Off the Top Ropes. They get a great podcast. They like Deshaun or Blackheart. Sorry. Records pretty much every day of the week, I think. And they do some after dark stuff, and they do the Weekland Review. And these guys are they're fun. Like, it's a funny show. They're entertaining.
There's a lot of good-spirited shit talking, and I like that.
Yes.
As you can tell, I like talking shit. Yeah, Bobby, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to get to that show on the 7th. I'd love to get you there. You and Tommy for Beyond. And maybe we can get there and before the Off the Top Rope guys go. And
Joe's going to buy you tickets.
I'll buy Tommy's ticket. Absolutely.
Let's do that, Tommy. See what I did for you?
But you're buying Bobby's.
I can't even buy my own.
Yeah, I'm
not working until next month.
If Tommy can come, if he says he's going to be there, let us know. JP and I will be there. We'll get him a ticket.
That's another collaboration coming up anytime, Blackheart. Anytime. The doors are always open here. And like I said, we had fun on your show. So
that was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Bobby D said he's cooking for 100 people in Rockland on Sunday.
For his son's church.
I'm coming through, Bobby D. Cook for me.
Yeah, there's 102 people. Let's go.
Yeah, I count as 2.
Oh yeah, but Blackout. Let's do it. Let's get some more stuff working. Let's try to set something up and go get a location and get us all there in the same room if we can, like a little round table. I think that would work out pretty cool.
You know what? Do I have the wheel ready?
Oh, we're gonna spin the wheel again. Oh yeah, we're gonna give away another figure.
I think it's a Warbeard Basic.
All right.
I have the wheel ready. Let's get this up. Again, the Warbeard Basic, not the Elite. I still owe the last one we did, which was like a month ago. I haven't sent that out yet. I gotta get that out. I'll do that
it's been
tonight.
a rough month. It's been a rough month. Yeah, but Black Hat seems to be down for a little round table, get together.
I think we should pick a topic and do a round table.
I'm down with that. Pick a topic or pick a wrestler, pick something and just kind of pick it apart. Oh, here's the wheel.
Doesn't have to pick it apart. It can be positive.
No, that's what I mean. Positive. Just put everything out there. You know, say Hacksaw got the cancer diagnosis. Say we did him. Talk about his accolades. Talk about everything. You know, talk about that
Sure.
with the Iron Sheik.
I can show my boy Tommy Flynn's on here and adding him on now. I'll add Blackheart on there. I can't spell Blackheart like that.
It sounds like Bluckhurt. You know, Blue recovered.
All right. And Bobby, I know you're already on there. Those are the active people in the chat. Guys, if you're active in the chat, like, and you didn't share our tweet, retweet our tweet, I'm going to throw you on the board anyway. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. You know.
All right. Here we go. Ready? We're spinning.
I'm hoping Tommy wins. Hope Blackheart loses. I'm a winner. Hey, you know what? Don't spin it again. Don't spin it again. Send it to Tommy.
There we go. I got Tommy's address, so
send it right to Tommy.
We can do that. There we go, Tommy.
I know it's kind of fixed that I win, but I liked and retweeted it from my own personal account. So
that's it. Yeah, and you know what? Like, I collect figures. I never let it stop on myself, but I think in this case that was the right thing to do.
Normally, if it lands on me, I just do it just to make the board look better, to put myself up there. But whenever I win, I always say spin it again. Or this time, I'm donating it to Tommy.
The off the top ropes guys are swearing that the board is fixed. I couldn't fix the board. The board's just off of a website. I randomized the names. I shuffled the names up, and then I spin.
Hey.
Maybe I shouldn't shuffle the names anymore. So the first one to retweet is the first name on there.
That'll work. Yeah. We'll do that next week. But like I said, it's not fixed. It's not rigged. It has to land on me. Whatever. I'm not keeping it for myself. I'm doing it to Tommy Flynn.
We the first couple of weeks that we did it, we were literally just picking a name out because we didn't know how to do it, and then we found the wheel to make it random. So it wasn't, because when you're just picking a name out, you know you're going to go to like the same name you see all the time. You know,
you're going to go to the flashy name, something that catches your eye.
But no, this isn't a wrestling show 50-50 chance. This is a legit. You get about a 1 in 20 or 1 in 30 chance of winning the figure.
Yeah, nothing scripted in the figure wheel. Blackheart saying we do the round table. We do it's called the Wrestler Chronicles. Okay. I don't like the word Chronicles, but I'm down for whatever.
Just because you can't spell it.
I can spell it. IT.
Yeah, you spell it with 2 Ks.
IT.
IT?
You said spell it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well,
I need a new Deshaun Maverick. Do you guys want to be a co-host? I need a new co-host.
You want Yeti to come back?
No. Take Tommy as a co-host.
Yeah, Bobby's saying Tommy had a seizure last year this time. That's why I'm glad it's going him. Hopefully it brings a little smile to his face.
We have Vince McMahon going on the wheel.
Hey, he retweeted it.
Right. It's funny, the guys that have, Warbeard's never been on there, but Warbeard's actually liked our tweets when we give away his figure, but he's never retweeted it, so I don't put him on the wheel.
And hopefully Blackheart, that Hell Yeah's not come saying you want to replace me, because we'll have to go Hell in the Cell for that one.
Hell in the Cell prediction show to see who replaces Joe.
Well, I'm like herpes, man. You're never getting rid of me.
Unfortunately, I've realized.
I'll go away for a little bit, then I'll come back.
Almost 40 years, I've realized that's pretty true.
Yeah. Yep. Well, you could be somewhere. You'll be like, oh, I'm going on vacation down the Cape. I'm away from everybody, and I'm going to walk in.
Now, what's today's date? Today's the 26th. Let's talk about what's going on with the show.
With our show?
Yeah. So next week, I'm trying to pull up a calendar now, and I just upgraded to Windows 11, and I'm not happy.
Next week, November 4th, we're going to have an old WCW guy.
Yes.
You might know. Bobby D will know this one. Alan Funk, known as Kwee-Wee. Yep.
Yeah.
We're going to have him on next week, and there's a possibility we might be doing a little collaboration with his podcast right after.
Yeah, and then November 11th, I'm away. Joe, are you doing this show?
Yes.
Okay.
Veterans Day?
Yes.
That is Veterans Day, 11/11.
Yep.
I'll be down in Daytona I'll be on the beach partying up with I think Metallica headlines that night with the festival that I'm at.
Yep, I'll be there.
Now, is the guest coming on?
Yes, we do. I don't know if anybody has seen Penn and Teller's
Fool
Fool
Us.
Us, but recently there was a guy on by the name of the Shocker, and he
Yes.
had a friend of our show on with him. He was, if you remember, we had Sin Bodie on, the original Sin.
Your fucking fridge is wicked organized.
She said, "No, it's not."
It looks like everything's in a different container, stacked up perfectly.
Well, no, she just did that for the show.
No. She did that shit like when it's on MTV Cribs and everything's faced the right way.
Yeah, it's a complete work.
Everything gets put in the closet.
All right, everyone else, my girlfriend Gwen, her making her debut on the Irish Whip.
Sorry.
But going back to the show on November 11th, Veterans Day show, we're going to have the Shocker. I'm going to do the show. I'm going to be solo on it. Maybe if I can get someone to come on and help me co-host, because JP is going to be down Daytona. Plus, he'll probably be down on his ass because he'll be drinking all week. But the Shocker, he's magic. He does wrestling. Go on YouTube, pull up Shocker Magic, Penn and Teller. You'll see the match, the show I'm talking about. He's going to come on with us. It's going to be a great show. We're going to talk magic. We're going to talk wrestling. There is a possibility I might push it back a week because I might have some veteran things going on that same night. So there's a chance. I'm just trying to see if the dates align. I'll know more within the next couple. I'll know more by Tuesday.
I would not be disappointed because I watched that episode. Like, I like Penn and Teller. I like Magic. I like Fool Us.
Yes.
And the whole idea of it, and me trying to figure out them, what they're saying when they tell the person they know how the trip was done.
Yes, and they say it in such a code that, like, yeah, okay.
And I want to ask, I won't ask them on the air, though. I'll tell you that right now. Like, one of the things I want to ask the Shocker is if what I heard them say was right. But I can't do that on the air because
I don't want to give anything away.
Right.
But yeah, so it's, and if you guys don't know the Shocker, look him up. He's on Twitter. He's on Facebook. He's on Instagram. He's on. He's basically a lucha magician. He's a masked magician. Yeah.
Bobby D says we should go to Jimmy Allen's show down in Rhode Island. I think he runs Rhode Island. That's Trooper Gilmore that we had on not too long ago. Bobby D says he'll throw in for gas. We should get the Duke of Dorchester on. If I knew how to get Pete Doherty, we tried reaching out to him through George Carroll a couple of years ago, and it never worked out. George used to get Pete Doherty some bookings places.
I mean, that would be a perfect Boston-based show with him right there.
Yeah. He would probably do it for a case of beer.
Yeah. I'll even throw in a half pint for him too.
That's about the limit that we'll pay, guys. So, like, for those, like, these guys, like, we don't make a whole lot of money doing the podcast, make very little.
We make enough for McDonald's on a road trip.
Right. But, like, these wrestlers do this almost as a favor to us or to the podcasts, but it's also to help put their name out there and hopefully get them some bookings out of it. We've had guys ask for money that we've had to say no to because it's just too much, and I understand that their time is worth that money.
And then there's some that we know that I'm gonna follow up with this. I'll talk to you about it after. That asked us for money, and at the time we weren't making anything at all.
Right.
And I know where the money's going to, and now that we're making a little bit, I'd feel okay throwing that money out there because I know where it goes.
Right. Yeah,
so there's things like that I don't mind, but when it's like, I had one guy come back to me. He's an ex-WWE guy, but he hasn't done anything in the States in like 5 years. And I reached out and said, yeah, I'll do it for $100. I'm like, yeah, sorry, I can't do that.
Right.
It's all about, one hand washes the other. You haven't done anything in the States in 5 years since you left the WWE. So you're basically irrelevant in this country right now.
Right. And we've had guys that have, Necro Butcher asked us for like a 12-pack of beer, and we were gonna I was gonna send him a 12-pack of Miller Lite, like whatever, you know what I mean?
Well, that's the good thing now.
But
with
it
all
just
these-
the talking fell through. He stopped, so
with the liquor deliveries, we can do that.
Right.
You can do that anywhere in the country. I got all these apps like Drizzly and stuff. I can
yep,
send you some beer.
yeah, absolutely. And I think
Maverick's
Pete's already,
saying for a Happy Meal. All right, Maverick, I'll get you on for a Happy Meal, but we get to share the toy. Oh, Black Hat saying it's a two-way street. I understand it's a two-way
Right.
street, but when you're coming out and you haven't done nothing in any kind of public way, any kind of limelight in several years, and you come out asking for some kind of money, it's not right. You're not going to get it.
Who do you guys want to sue? To people, let us know. I know not everybody listening live, not everyone's listening live, and not everyone that's listening live is in the comments right now. But wherever you're watching, whenever you're watching, comment on that and tell us who you want to see on the show. Whether it's guys like, I mean, we could get Thomas Santel back on, who used to be Antonio Thomas.
Yeah.
I'm sure he would do the show again. He's always fun. Sin wants to be a somewhat regular on the show and give us some of his talent that he's
Sin's
training.
amazing. And we can go from there. We can get Jeff on, Jeff Ludy,
Yeah.
the Irish Leprechaun. We can get him on at any time. We still got to get what's his name? The knife throwing guy. I can't think of his name.
Seth Carney, but
Seth Carney. We're
he
gonna get him
never
on.
works out.
Yeah, we
You guys got to take a drink. I just yawned. First time in a long time.
But yeah, so we get. I'm in talks right now to get the Rock and Roll Express. They just came off the Jericho cruise.
That's.
So we were in talks with them before. Kind of
What
fell
do you
apart.
think that? Like, I want to do the Jericho cruise, but what do you think that cruise smells like?
Place smells bad, but you know what though? Look at us both though. I mean, I know we're both clean people, but at the same time, things can get ripe. But that's the thing though. Like you and I on the cruise would wake up every morning and shower.
This is not a sponsored video, but come on, guys.
Lower. It's not in. There you go.
It's using my other camera. I don't know why.
Oh, okay. But
not a sponsored video, but come on.
Like you and I would wake up every morning and shower the night before or some kind of thing, maybe even twice a day. And much like the Comic-Con world that I'm very used to, there are people in there that haven't probably left the basement in quite a while, or
Right.
in probably don't even drink water, never mind put it on their skin.
Yes,
But you know what though? A little bit of Vicks under the nose, you'll never notice it.
That's I got my little, because I just got back from a weekend and I'm going away again. So like my stuff that's packed, for like that stuff, I'm just leaving packed. It doesn't make sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Blackheart saying Thomas Ciampa. Bobby D saying the Duke of Dorchester. Bobby, we're going to try to get him again.
I don't know if we could get Tommaso.
Hi. I'm going to have to talk to Gwen because Maverick's saying that he'll buy me a fridge magnet to be on the show.
Are you seeing the fridge? They don't have much room.
Well, no, we can get down the bottom. Like, there's nothing on the bottom. We can get that. And there's nothing on the sides.
Who needs a step stool to get into the fridge?
To get on top of it. She's a shorty.
Jesus Christ. That's what she got you for.
I know, but I'm here.
That's
Blackheart saying Thomas Ciampa, however you pronounce that. Tommaso.
I mean, Tommaso's possible, but I don't know what their contract is like.
Yeah, but like guys,
Literal shorty, yes.
hit me up on Twitter. Hit us up on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, anywhere you have us. Let us know who you want us to reach out to.
We don't call it interviews because we don't really interview people. We have conversations, and we love having like people on and just getting.
Yeah, I feel we get to the points, but we don't like. It's not like, did you do this? Yes. Did you do that? It's not stiff. We're not. It's whatever. Let's talk like we're talking now.
And I fixed my camera. I adjusted it so it's on the good camera again. But the good camera happened to have the shittier angle tonight. But it's.
Well, I get the lighting. I get the lighting down on my camera so you can't see how ugly I am.
No, you got the squares in your glasses though.
Oh, that's so I can watch as I'm talking. I can watch myself in the reflection.
Yeah, just let us know who you guys would want to hear. I know, Bobby, you know pretty much every wrestler. Bobby's worked with so many people from doing different shows, Ring Crew and
Yeah.
stuff.
And if you have a connection or a contact in way, send it our way. I
Well,
mean,
Bobby, I've been on random, like, I've been in chat rooms of like podcasts that Bobby didn't know I was in the chat room with them with, and he's telling people how awesome the three Irish boys are.
Black Hat saying, "What about Jay Lethal? You got a connection? You got a way
I
to
could
contact?
I could find a connection to Lethal.
That would be cool. I'd like to get Alex Shelley on
Yeah, wasn't Alex one of the ones that was in the car?
in the car.
Yeah, the car ride to Boston.
Yeah.
The homeless guys in downtown.
Mm-hmm.
We had a night where me and Joe did Ring Crew for a show up in Lowell, Mass. And it was a few of them wanted to go out in Boston afterwards. And me and Joe were like, yeah, we're from Boston. We can get you in there. And it was Bobby Roode. No, sorry, it was James Storm, the Naturals, and I think Alex Shelley. And we're driving them through downtown Boston on a Friday night in the early 2000s into where the clubs were. So you have to go directly through downtown Boston.
Through the combat zone.
And it was like they were rolling their windows up at every homeless guy that walked by.
and then there's the one club I got them into.
Yes, your brother was
and the only reason they wanted to go there is this club's not there anymore. It had a mechanical bull.
That Storm wound up dancing with a black girl at that club and then wound up getting paired up with Jacqueline on TNA not too long after that because they were all laughing at him.
Yep. And the best part about that was like they didn't have the dress code, but they had a little bit of status because I told the guy that at the door who they were when I called them up, and they got right in.
That's
back when I had connections. I don't know anybody anymore.
Right. Yeah, they were pissed that we weren't going, but we were all covered in grease from the ring.
Yeah. Grease from the ring, and I had kids I got to get home with.
I didn't. Shit. I wound up drinking with Storm after that because of that night, though.
Yeah.
There was we wound up in his hotel room. That sounds really fucking bad.
Yep.
Before the pay-per-view. Like, we became friends, he doesn't know who we are now, but we became friends with him for a little bit,
Yep. The best part was bringing my son Billy there.
He called me up one day and said, "Hey, I'm in Lowell. I want to go to a bar, but I don't want to drink with the rest of the workers. Can you come and get me and take me somewhere?" I said, "Sure. I don't know the bars in Lowell too well, but we'll find somewhere." And I pick him up, and he's like, "Oh, I just want to go where they are now." So I said, "All right, we'll get you there." Then I walk into the bar with them, and Roxy Lavu was with Impact at the time, with TNA at the time, who was Nikki Roxx, who I'd known forever.
Yeah.
Through NECW, and she's like, "What are you doing here?" I'm like, "I'm his ride," and she's like, "Oh shit!" So instantly, like you get instant credibility. Like,
yeah,
we
should try to get her on.
I've asked. She's not really
retired
for it anymore. Yeah.
Yeah. That stinks, but and it's those little bit of connections that you make, and it's not because you're getting on the show and I'm going to talk shit to you and about you. It's like, dude, let's go. What do you got to say? Let's talk about you. We're fans. Let's go.
Right.
That's all it is.
Exactly. And it's not just wrestling. It's everything. Tell us about life. How did you get into it? Where did you train?
Yeah.
What's your background?
Do you have any weird stories of interacting with wrestlers when you were younger? Things like that.
You're the only one who wants the weird stories.
I want anything. Weird stories are better. Like the time I had the whole crowd stop and the Undertaker started staring at me because I yelled at him, I grabbed his ass. That was fun.
Black Hat saying the Briscoe brothers, Jack and Jerry.
Aren't they still? Isn't Jerry still contracted with WWE?
No, he's talking about the Briscoe brothers in Ring of Honor.
Oh,
busting chops.
Hey, let's reach out. I'm gonna get nothing to do.
Right. Oh yeah. No, we'll definitely be reaching out to a lot of Ring of Honor talents over the next couple. I got nothing to do
Oh,
over
yeah.
the next couple of weeks, so we will
Absolutely.
definitely be doing that. But guys, that's really all we got time for tonight. I appreciate all of you guys. I hope y'all had fun with us just kind of talking shit.
With just us.
Right. And having not watched a whole lot of wrestling. No, Tasha Steeles is unbelievable. I've never met her. I know she's done some local shows, but she is incredible. And
My question for
and she's a beautiful girl.
My question for Blackheart though is, what type of finger did she give you? Is it like the actual "fuck you," or was it like, hey, I see you, give me your finger? That's 2 drinks.
Yeah, it used to be a lot more. Josh made it a drinking game.
Oh
Bobby D will remember that.
yeah. All right, so we're gonna wrap it up, I guess. If, like you said, real quick though, anybody you want us to get, send us the name. We'll do the research. If you have a contact, let us know. Hey, Blackheart, I got 2 of them for you.